And one of the things that the Bible teaches us is that there is heaven, right? Who loves heaven? Who loves the idea of heaven? And we do love, and we love the idea. Even if you're not a believer, you love the idea of heaven, right? Heaven, great, awesome place. Well, the Bible also teaches that not only is heaven a real place, but hell is a real place as well. And that's really a struggle for some people. Some people struggle with the idea or the doctrine of hell, that there is this place, a place of eternal conscious suffering for punishment for sin. That is a difficult doctrine. It's hard for some people to accept. And they'll say something like, or to the effect, that a good God would not send anyone to hell. Anybody ever heard that? A good God would never send anyone to hell. And you know what? They're right. A good God wouldn't do that. You know what a good God would do? A good God would give you a choice. He would let you choose between heaven and hell. And you know what else he would do? He would make that choice simple. Not necessarily easy, but it's simple. He wouldn't make 1,000 different ways. He wouldn't make it complicated through rituals and works and processes and all these different things. He would make it simple. You know what he would do? He would make it so simple that there was only one way. That's a good God. A good God would make it easy, not easy, but simple. Simple to choose heaven. But you know what else he would do? He would warn you. He would warn you that choosing not to choose that one way has terrible consequences. Terrible, eternal consequences. He would warn. That's a good God. He would warn you. You know what else a good God would do? He would not just give you one opportunity to choose. He would give you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity and would literally let you choose right at the very last moment of your life. But as we have heard just before this service, we don't always know when the last moment's coming, do we? That CHP officer, he didn't know. He didn't know that was going to be his last moment. And so we have to take that seriously. God is a good God. And he loves us so much. And so he makes a way for us to escape the consequences of the reality that all of us have sinned. All of us have fallen short of the glory of God. And so he makes a way. And he makes it simple. That is a good God. John 14:6. Simple way is, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. God said, I've got to make it simple because the world will complicate it. The world will make it something you have to do. We'll make it something that there's this process. There's these, you got to give, to the church. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. You've got to be good. Anybody fail that test this morning? Most of us probably have. The reality is we can't be good. It's not in us. I am so thankful that God made it simple. We got to praise him for that. He's a good God. He sent Jesus so that no one would have to go to hell. No one would have to go to hell.